going to be continuing my subscribers Redbubble shop review series. This is the 8th installment in this series, and if you would like me to review your Redbubble shop in one of my upcoming videos, please make sure to leave your shop link in my video that's called Want Me to Review Your Redbubble Shop. It's a lot easier if I have all of the links in one place. That way I don't have to worry about missing one or doing one more than once. Alright, with that being said, let's dive right on into the video, shall we? Alrighty, and we are looking at our first shop for this shop review video. We are looking at PODconnect's shop. I see you are from the US as well, and you have up 41 designs. That is super awesome. It looks like your next couple goals are going to be 50 designs and eventually 100 designs. I like the fact that your profile icon and your banner are matching thematically. I would maybe suggest adding a background color to your profile image. That way it might stand out a little bit more from the background. I'm glad to see that you are using collections. I would suggest that you use the featured collection function in your shop so that you can have one specific collection in a carousel at the very top of your shop. Let's see. It doesn't seem like you have a fall-themed collection yet, but if you do, you could put that at the top for the moment, or maybe you could do animals since everyone loves animals. If you've watched this series before, you can probably guess what the first thing I'm going to say is. I'm going to say, ooh, yay, I am so excited to see that all of these titles are capitalized. That is awesome. That is correct English grammar and definitely helps make your profile look much more professional. Alright, I've selected this random design. It looks like it is targeted to teachers. Alrighty, my first suggestion for you is that you need to expand this design so that it fills the entire space of the product. As you can see, there's a bit of a white border around it, which doesn't look super awesome. I can see you might not have expanded it because you're worried about the design itself being cut off at the top or bottom. My response to that concern would be that it might be alright to have the bottom part of the colored pencils cut off. I think it would still look just fine if that part was not perfectly flush against the edges. But if you do not want to cut off any part of the design, then the solution to that would be to shrink the text and graphic images that you have so that the paper background is larger, and that way you can increase the size on the product without losing any of the graphic elements, without losing the pencils or the text. And that way the background paper would fill up the entire white space of your product. But the title looks awesome. Let's check out your tags. Alright, I'm glad to see all the tags are relevant, and you are using both short tail and long tail keywords. That will definitely help with your search ability. And it looks like you have a good number of tags as well. You could possibly add a few more tags, but where you are right now is looking pretty good. Okay, you can probably guess what I am going to say for this one. The photography itself looks very nice, but you need to increase the size of the design on the product so that it does not leave any white space. If you cannot increase the size anymore, then it might be nice if you could select a background color instead of just having this blank white bar. I think that would make the design look a little bit more appealing. Alright, I'm glad to see that the tags are relevant. I would suggest adding a few more than this though, just to improve your searchability. I really like this design. I think it is hilarious. I would suggest that you make it bigger, because as it is right now, it's a little bit small. As for the design element of that, when making it bigger, it might look better if you had heavily and meditated stacked on top of each other. That way, if you did increase the size of your design, it would still be very easy to read, and the edges of the text would not be cut off at all. The title looks good though, and as for the tags, definitely suggest adding a few more. I did make a video on a Redbubble tag generator that's free that you can use if you need some more ideas, but definitely look into adding a few more tags. Alright, your profile is looking good. I'm glad to see that it is filled out. If you have not already, it might be helpful for you to create social media for your Redbubble shop in order to promote it. I would highly suggest Pinterest. And just from scrolling through for your Fauci design, I would suggest maybe adding a background color to that. And then for some of these, as I'm scrolling through, such as the diner print, as well as the pink, orange, and yellow design over here, I think you need to make those bigger so that they fill up the entire product and there is no white border. That will make it look much nicer and definitely increase the chances of you selling that particular design on any given product. Alright, overall your shop is looking pretty good. Definitely keep on uploading. I'm glad to see that your titles are looking so great. Maybe just add a few more tags to some of your designs, and then make sure that your design fills up the entire product. But overall, looking great. Keep on going. Alright, here is our second shop for this review. We are looking at the shop of Decor Print on Demand Beauty. I see that you have up 74 designs. That is awesome. It looks like your next upload goal is going to be 100 designs. I think it's really interesting that you are featuring some of your Halloween themed designs as your banner. It's not a bad idea. I'd be interested to hear if you've noticed any uptick in sales thanks to this featured banner. If not, it still is a very good idea. Alright, I would suggest that you use collections for your shop. If you do not know how to use collections, let me know in the comments down below, because I can make a video showing you how to put together collections, as well as how to feature one specific collection at the top of your shop. Oh, I was about to say, oh look, another shop with titles that are all capitalized, but I spoke too soon. I see that as we scroll down, there are at least a couple designs that do not have capitalized titles. So I definitely suggest that you capitalize the first letter of each word in your title. That is proper English grammar, and therefore will make your shop look much more polished and professional. Okay, let's take a look at one of your designs. Very good idea to have some pattern designs. I hear those do fairly well on Redbubble. Hello, you have quite a few tags. Alright, I'm glad to see that they look like they are mostly all relevant tags. So I'm a little bit morbid, but it is Halloween, I suppose. good job with the tags. I'm glad to see you have both short and long tail keyword tags. I would be careful with that Draco Malfoy t-shirt, because that is in fact a copyrighted character, and you do risk getting that design taken down. So just keep that in mind. Alright, I'm glad that you have in fact filled out at least some of your artist's profile. I would suggest that you clean it up, maybe use an actual sentence with a subject and a verb. I'm glad you're talking about your work, but adding the punctuation happy face at the end kind of detracts from the professional vibe that you seem to be going for in the beginning of your sentence. Also, you need a space in between freelancer and web designer. But yes, I would suggest filling that out a bit more. If you're having trouble coming up with what to do, then I would suggest just taking a look at some of the featured artists' profile and taking inspiration from the way they did it. Overall, your shop looks pretty good. A few minor fixes that you could make that might help you make a few more sales, and definitely look into collections and let me know if you need a tutorial on how to do that. Alright, here is our third shop for this Redbubble shop review. We are looking at Rira Faith's shop, and I see that you joined this month, in fact, very recently, and you already have up 71 designs. That is awesome. Keep on going. It looks like your next goal is going to be 100 uploaded designs. I see you are not yet using collections. I would suggest that you start doing that, as well as featuring one specific collection at the very top of your page. Drop a comment if you'd like me to make a tutorial on how to do this. I see you have submitted your shop for review without implementing the advice I have given to all the other shops that I have reviewed in all of my past videos. But I guess I will say it again. Please capitalize each word in your title. It'll make it look so much more professional. And also, that's just correct English grammar. Your title could also use some work. I'm not sure why you have the word pack in your title. I would suggest describing the mask a little bit better instead. So saying something, even if it's boring, something like pink and red roses on a black background. Or just pink and red roses. That'd be fine. Alright, you have hardly any tags, and they're mostly relevant, but some are not. What is animal bib flower? If those were meant to be individual tags, then you forgot to put a comma in between each one, so now they are just one single tag. Also, there are no animals in your mask, so that's not relevant, and that's not good. You need to have relevant tags for your design. You need to shoot for around 15 tags at least, and if you're having trouble coming up with them, then please feel free to check out the video I made on my channel about a free Redbubble tag generator. Alrighty, for this design you need to capitalize your title. Also, I would suggest, instead of saying pink wool ball, that's a yarn ball, so I'd just say pink yarn, or I guess pink yarn ball if you really want to have more words in your title. I'm glad you have a few more tags for this one, although Halloween and Among Us are not actually relevant to your design. If you want to capitalize on those two trends, then I'd suggest making designs specifically for those two trends. Cats are much more of an evergreen niche. Also, this is the wrong orientation for your design. The cat is supposed to be lying on its back with the ball of yarn on top of it that it's playing with. So this design is supposed to be horizontal and you have it vertical, which is why it may look a little bit odd since, you know, cats can't support their whole body weight with their tails. But that's a minor detail. Minor. I see you're trying to sell some planner stickers. However, I would suggest that you make the elements of these stickers farther apart because, as you can see right now, some of the top stickers are too close together, which means when someone buys them, they are going to receive them as one giant sticker, which will not be usable as intended. So you just need to make those sticker elements farther apart. That might help you make more sales, since then the sticker will be more functional. Okay, I'm glad that you have in fact put something in your artist profile. I would suggest adding at least 2 to 3 more sentences to it. If you're having trouble coming up with things to say, then maybe talk more about the kind of art that you like to do, as well as checking out the profiles of successful featured artists and taking inspiration from what they have written and coming up with your own artist profile. All in all, your shop isn't too bad. You do have a few fixes that you need to make, but definitely work on that and then continue uploading as many as possible. And good luck to you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please don't forget to smash the like button, comment, and subscribe for more content just like this. Alrighty, I will see you in the next one.